Go. Video's on.
Hey, we're in the middle of downtown Little Rock right now, heading to the clinic. We had just a little bit of miscommunication this morning. Well, it really wasn't miscommunication. Jack and Sherry just overslept. So, they were opening up an hour early just for us so we could get through a little earlier, but we're going to be there not too late. Just about 15 minutes is all, so we're in pretty good shape. You ready, baby?
I'm ready.
I'm ready too, honey.
In our defense, last night, one of the last things Jack said was, well, we're on vacation tonight. I did set my phone for 6:30. Jack turned his off because it goes off at 5:30.
6:30 p.m. maybe.
It said 6 hours. Oh, we'll get it all done.
Absolutely. Okay, Buckwheat, you ready to start your big adventure? Huh? Are you ready?
No, he is not.
No, you're not ready?
You're not.
Well, you're fixing to.
All right,
Huh?
I guess.
Boomer Sooner. Give me a Boomer Sooner.
Boomer Sooner.
All right, babe. Let's go in and get this show on the road, right?
All right.
All right. Way down here. Maybe you were right, Sherry. How to find it. I'll just leave it at that. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Appreciate that.
Stephen and Mark.
Yep.
Good morning.
Good morning.
How are y'all?
We're doing good.
Good.
Two things you get every day when you wake up: a chance and a choice.
That's right.
And you have to live with it.
You gotta live with it. So if God woke you up today, you're sitting in this class and you got a chance. Now what's going to be your choice? All right.
Good morning.
Hi, how are you?
Hi, I'm Janet.
Hi, Janet. Nice
Nice to
nails.
meet all of you.
Jack, Sherry, Chris, Jimmy.
Hi, Chris, Jimmy, and Jack, and Sherry.
Hey, Jack.
Good morning.
Good morning. How are you?
How are
Who painted the wall?
Some college students. They did a great job.
That
This
is.
looks just like Aerosmith.
It does.
Yeah.
And Iron Man.
I'm telling you.
That
you
is
did
good.
You did a good job.
Yeah. The female did like the letter art,
Yeah.
and then she brought her boyfriend in, and he did all the
Really? Cool.
That's good.
There's
Yeah.
another one right on the other side of this other wall.
Really? That's pretty cool. This is Chris. How
Hey,
you doing?
I'm Grant.
Good to see you, Grant.
Hey, I'm Sherry.
Miss Sherry, nice to meet you. This is Doc.
Yeah.
Hey, Doctor. Y'all come on in. This is my mom, Janet.
Yeah.
This is
Really?
Crystal. Yeah,
And Crystal is our nurse.
That's your
Hey,
mama?
Crystal.
I thought that was your sister.
Hey, you love that. How are y'all? How was the trip? How are
We
you?
overslept. It was on me and Jack.
That's
I
okay.
kept knocking on their door and they kept not answering.
I figured that.
I'm glad they finally did. I knew they were alive.
Coffee.
Well, we're gonna
Black?
get y'all. Yeah, you want coffee
Okay.
or Cokes?
You
We
want
got
coffee?
Cokes.
And I'll drink a little bit of black coffee.
Okay. So 3 black coffees.
That bug out of
Y'all have to
it.
excuse my office.
It's cleaner than mine.
So, Miss Houston, are you excited?
Yes.
Yeah. Well, we're excited too. We're excited for y'all to be here.
Well, we're very excited, really. So we'll see what happens. We're anxious. We're anxious to get going on it, and
Yeah.
hopefully,
We always see some sort of improvement. You know, it's just a good thing.
Yeah.
It's just a great thing.
Yeah.
I feel like God led me to it through my mess, and it's just something that you want to go over here.
What?
You're welcome. Come over here if you want to come sit over. Okay. Well, what we're going to do, we're going to get you started on some paperwork. Whoever wants to fill this out.
I'll be Sherry. I'm not into paperwork.
All right.
We're documenting all this. We have YouTube channels.
Okay. Hello.
This is Crystal. She's going to take care of us today. And we're getting ready to start our treatment. You ready for this, Mama?
I hope so.
She's gonna feel good here.
It's starting in.
All right.
Exciting.
Doesn't feel anything?
Can't feel nothing.
Can't feel nothing, huh? Well, I guess that can be a good thing. You don't feel all the needles. Did you see how long the needle was when Randy put it in yesterday? It's like this long.
Oh,
Yeah, it goes that far up in your arm.
no, I didn't want to.
You didn't want to know. That was pretty cool watching it, though. Of course, I've always been, every time I give blood or get shots, I always watch them. I don't turn my head. So I've been that way since I got my tonsils out when I was 6.
Yeah. Well, no. Last month, no.
Is it nap time?
Yeah.
Okay, well, I'll let you take a nap, and then we'll eat breakfast after you take it. Wake up.
I'm fine.
We took that for a little while, and then we ran out and didn't get it again.
Yeah.
So.
All right, so I'm gonna raise it up a little bit more to kind of straighten up your arm. Is that okay like that?
Does it hurt a little bit?
Does that hurt or anything? Okay.
Her arm actually hurts because of a fall a long time ago, years ago. She fell down tripped over a nail on the deck and fell down in the middle of the night.
Bless your heart.
I was off on the road somewhere.
Dislocated your shoulder.
And it didn't do her rehab like she's supposed to. I kept telling her that, so it didn't really heal back correctly. And that's the only thing that hurts on that side. Nothing else hurts. So, well, that's pretty cool. You see any fish? It looks like a Garmin life scope there.
So yeah.
Yeah. And you see a big bass, we'll throw an umbrella rig around it.
That's right. Yeah, you have a vein right here.
Find that vein. I'll be dang. That's pretty good. I might like to have one of those on my boat. That might be a pretty good deal there too.
A vein finder?
Well, I got a bigger screen than that. That's too small a screen.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. What she's doing there is we're going to put a central line in that vein that she's looking for. And that way, to hook an IV up to it, all we'll have to do is plug her in. Kind of like a hybrid car or something.
So we'll put it right here so it's
Kind of like a Corvette, right? Wonder if they'll make a hybrid Corvette.
A hybrid Corvette.
Probably will. Hey,
Hey, they're making all kinds of stuff now.
they are. That's right. I'm ready
They're
for
going
them.
electric on a lot of things.
I want an electric airplane I can fly around in. That's what I want. I'd run out of charge. And they got parachutes on those. They just parachute down when you run out of charge.
Nice.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Heck yeah.
All right.
So these are for you. These right here, you can wrap up around her arm at different times to kind of keep it to where that little pigtail's not kind of getting on her clothes or anything like that.
Okay.
So I'm going to give you this. I'll put this one on her.
Okay.
And now how long will that stay in?
It can stay in for 30 days.
30 days, okay.
So anything over 30 days, you want to take this line out.
Okay, well, she doesn't need but about, we might give her 10 days of this treatment. We're not real sure. This is a little bit of a moving target,
Yeah.
what we're doing, so.
Any allergies to latex or anything like that? Nothing like that? Okay. So this is just what I call fancy IV. That's all this is. It meshes better with your bloodstream so that it actually just does a lot better. And then I'm going to give you this stuff too. This is the paperwork, how to take care of the one.
Okay.
While
Gotta have paperwork for everything.
everything has to have paperwork. Sorry. Okay, this is gonna get tight. Is that okay? Mm-hmm. Okay.
Can you feel that, babe?
No.
No. Doesn't matter how tight it is, does it?
Now I'm gonna give you this drape just to make sure it don't get on your
Her fingers are already numb, so it's not gonna have to worry about your head going numb. It
Yeah.
already is.
All right.
That's her arm she used to cast and hook set, so we got to get that arm back to working.
Yeah,
Got to get that arm back working again, don't we, babe?
that's right. Gotta go fishing.
You have to go fishing. If you're breathing, you got to be fishing.
Yeah. From getting it anywhere on her. I don't want her to get anything on her.
Okay. I don't like blood too much.
Oh, there shouldn't be.
I never passed out because of it, but I might.
Well, hopefully not today. That was,
Have you ever seen any big guys pass out when they see blood?
no.
Well, I've heard of that happening a lot.
My mother used to pass out all the time with blood.
Really?
At the sight of it. But I was, no, I haven't encountered that. I'm waiting to. Eventually it's going to happen.
Usually some big tough guy
Yeah,
that thinks he's tough.
that's right. Okay, so this is going to come towards you a little bit. So watch your back here. I don't want to get the chin on you.
You could operate on your heart doing all that.
Oh, you want more than that. I was like, you want more covering than that for hard. This is just a little semi-sterile procedure for all this one is.
I know it sounds kind of silly, but semi-sterile doesn't sound like that's such a word.
It doesn't sound like such a
Yeah.
word.
It's like almost unique.
Almost unique, that's right.
I would think sterile or not sterile, unique or not unique.
That's right.
It's very unique. Everybody always says very unique.
Very unique.
So this is going to be
Very
semi-sterile, which would be like very sterile.
Yeah. Yeah. I know, I was like, let me see where my stapler is.
Semi-sterile.
There it is.
Isn't it amazing? Just like looking at life scope. I know I can't see the life scope too good through the camera, but just like a life scope looking for fish. In fact, it kind of looks like fish swimming around down in there. It's going to go down and get right in that vein. Absolutely incredible. There we go. That's a pretty life scope picture right there. See that bass swimming above that log? That's about an 8-pounder, I would guess. There's some crappie, a little school of crappie over to the left.
Okay, all done.
Could you feel anything when she put that in, Chris?
No.
Nothing at all? Not the needle or anything?
No.
Wow, well, that is an advantage there. And just like that, she's finished. And now all we gotta do is plug you up, just kind of like a battery charger.
Plug you up like a battery charger. Okay, so you may not get the blood back right off the bat because the end of this catheter is right underneath that tourniquet. So it's actually just came down. No pain, no nothing. So we're good.
I don't know, I've always heard no pain, no gain.
Well, you don't want no pain for this one. That
That's
means
good.
The IV's bad.
That's perfect. The IV would be bad, but you could see that it was in the vein.
Yes.
Isn't that amazing? And they used to have to do that by trial and error.
They still do a lot.
Really, really.
Yes, I just cheat.
I like the Garmin Live Scope you have there. That's worked.
I just cheat and do it.
That works pretty good.
But I usually don't have too many complaints that I cheat because then they've already been through a lot of sticks in general before.
Yeah.
And for 10 days of antibiotics, these are actually very, very nice.
Yeah. Well, she obviously had a lot of those hooked up to her during this ordeal.
Yes.
So this will be a good one to be hooked up to here, baby. We hope. That's what we're praying for.
So, if I unclamp it, huh? Okay. So even if it's not flushing back, it's going to give it a little time, and it will. Just because I just clamped that really hard. If you look on that paperwork, you'll see how long the catheter itself is. So from this entrance on that orange one, it'll show it actually is.
Really? Wow.
I saw her with the needle.
Wow.
You're like, I saw that.
Wow.
Yes, I did.
Okay, this is day number 2 of our 10-day NAD treatments. We're back at Jack's, and Chris has been hooked up to the IV all day long. Jack actually had to hook up to my tripod, my trusty tripod, my new tripod I bought after I broke my other one, my trusty tripod. We've had it cranked up all the way to the top. And we had an IV hanging to it, so that worked out pretty good. That worked out just fine. And but Jack brought home a real fancy one today. I mean, a really nice one. So we're uptown on that, and Chris has got about 300 units to go. She's taking 1,000 units a day. Incura sent enough home with us for 4 more days, which is 5 days, and then they're having another 5,000 units shipped directly to us. Actually, what Incura is doing, Grant Lee, the owner of that company, is sending an extra 500 units, which Chris is taking 1,000 a day for 10 days. And I'm going to take 500 units, just again in support of her, and see if it has any effect on me, see if I feel better or not. So far, we can't tell any difference at all with Chris, but we're only 1 day into this. And so we're watching her real closely. One thing that did happen yesterday is her blood pressure was remarkably down low. I mean, it was perfect. At times we checked it, it was 110, 115, 120 over in the 80s. It was just absolutely perfect. And now this morning, when we checked it, it was back up around 160, and so that's pretty high. And I think that's what it was. I might be wrong there, but I think it was 160, which is pretty high. But we put her back on that IV, and it came right back down. So this may or may not have a permanent effect on her blood pressure, keeping her blood pressure down low. Obviously, if it did that, it'd be a really good deal. But we'll see what happens. We are not going to have to go back to Little Rock at all. We got enough to do it here at home, and they allowed this because Jack is a cardiologist. He's a registered licensed doctor, and of course can do everything that they can do at the clinic. Only a little bit better over here because we're going to monitor her real closely. They did an excellent job over there yesterday. They were carrying people. They had people in there checking and taking care of all the time, and taking her blood pressure and doing various things that went on. So it was good. So we're doing all that over here as well, and everything has gone good so far. We haven't run into any hiccups, and we'll see. And we'll check every single day, and there's not a whole lot to do. I mean, I can take a picture of her lying there in bed with the IV hooked up to her, sitting on a chair with an IV hooked up. But we got a big party here tonight. It's a belated Mother's Day party for all of the mothers in our family, for obviously Chris and Sherry and Mandy, and so we're gonna have the kids and grandkids covered out here. Carrie, that's right. Carrie, don't want to leave Carrie out. I don't know if Jeremy's bunch is going to come over or not, but we'll have all of the kids and grandkids, or at least a bunch of them here tonight. I think about all of them are scheduled. Going to have hamburgers and hot dogs, and just have an old-fashioned summertime country cookout. But we'll keep you posted on what's going on with the NAD treatments through Incura out of Little Rock, and we'll see what happens. It is the 3rd morning. We are getting ready to hook Chris up to the IV to begin her 3rd day treatment. She looks really great. She's hanging in there real good. I'm going to have to run back down to the ranch and do some work for a couple, 2 or 3 days, but I'll be back within a couple of days and be here for the rest of her treatments. But with Doc here and Sherry, she's in good shape, but she's looking great. She's looking great. She's talking a little bit better. What do you think, honey? You think you're a little better?
Well, I don't know.
Well, you don't know. Well, I think maybe you are. You said a few things this morning that we couldn't quite understand, but most of the stuff is coming out pretty good now. So whether the Incura treatments are helping or not, and we've only had 2 days, 8 days to go, you are getting better still. So we're really happy about that. So I'm going to be back in a couple of days, babe.
Okay.
I love you.
I love you.
All right, baby.
Here we are, just a dripping away. Got it up nice and high. She can watch her show and probably go sleep, right?
Right.
This will take us, what, Jack, about 5 hours?
Probably 6.
About 6 hours. So we may just roll her IV pole into the TV room and watch OU. Or watch it in bed, huh? Hey there, guys. Forgive the no makeup, messy hair. It's Saturday. We're getting ready to start day 5 of our treatments. Dad's out filming, and there's not a whole lot of excitement going on when we're doing this, is there?
No.
We just get it stuck in, but we thought we'd give you a little midweek update to go in the story. And Mom's voice has been getting stronger. We're still fighting her blood pressure a little bit, but Dr. Jack's keeping that under control. He's got her IV ready to get started. We're getting a late start today. Saturday we both slept in, had more lunch than brunch, wasn't it? It was almost noon. It's about 12:30 right now, and we're gonna get her hooked up and started, and then we're gonna watch some Sooner Magic softball this afternoon. They gotta beat the OSU Cowgirls, don't they? We're gonna Boomer Sooner today.
That's right.
Okay, well, we'll let you know. We're going to add a little bit of Dr. Jack hooking her up here in a minute. Get her back in bed and get started. Okay, we're getting ready to start day number 6 after breakfast. Just come downstairs, and she's going to watch some TV and drink her coffee while I fix breakfast. And after that, we'll go upstairs and sit in your chair for a while you start.
Well, by then we've been up a lot.
By then you'll be up a lot. You'll be ready to take a nap. We'll get you started, and you're talking a lot better, aren't
We
you?
got right up front. Of course, it's in a lot.
In and out. I think your voice is getting stronger.
I hope so.
I think so. I'm pretty darn sure it is. And I'm doing this up and down instead of sideways.
No.
Okay, folks. We will update you some more whenever we do something big. I mean, it's just a lot of the same old, isn't it?
That's right.
That's right. Okay, well, we're hungry, so we're going to cook breakfast. Okay, we got day number 6 flowing right now. I think it's day number 6. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. Day number 8. Going. No bag. I need to cover that a little. She's laid up like a queen. Gonna be watching TV, but we're gonna get up and down so we don't get blood clots or anything. We're gonna sit up, and Dad should be back tonight, and we're gonna eat dinner on the patio, aren't we? Well, he said he'd be back today. It might be late. He's got to go to Sterling's, but he hopefully will be here by dinner time. If not, he can just heat his in the microwave, can't he? But he'll be here sometime today. But we're going to have dinner on the patio. Okay. Let's let this thing twinkle.
Drip, 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 drip. Continuous drip for 8 to 10 hours every day. And this is day number 8. And if we go down there, we find my beautiful Chris is sound asleep, so I'm talking so lightly. And she's been taking the Incura NAD medicine for 8 days now. This is day number 8. We only have a couple more days to go. Then I'll be able to take her back down to the ranch. I actually had to go back down and work a few days. But Apache's manning the ranch right now, doing a great job as usual. But she is sound asleep and is not having any problems at all. We honestly can't tell if it's helping at all. We should have noticed some results by now if it was going to help. They told us we should be able to tell something after 2 or 3. At times she's talking really, really well, but at other times that she's still talking a little bit of gibberish. But we're still have 100% hope that this treatment will help. But we have hope in the NAD treatments from Incura. It may be just a waste of time and effort and lots of dollars, but we have hope, but we still have complete 100% trust that God is healing Chris. Okay, we're just about to hook up number 10. This is a 10th treatment, the NAD treatment from Incura Clinic over in Little Rock. We took the first treatment over there, and with Jack being a doctor, we were allowed to do these 9 treatments at home, which saved being in Little Rock 10 days, which, you know, I don't want to be in. No, I don't know. And none of us want to be in Little Rock for 10 days, as a matter of fact. So this is treatment number 10. To be perfectly honest, we don't really know if these treatments are helping or not. They do these mostly with people having drug issues and Parkinson's disease. They have had some great success with some stroke patients. Not very many, because they haven't done very many, but it was worth a shot, and we're trying. And I think that Chris has got better balance than she had when we started the treatments 10 days ago. But other than that, I'm really...
Doing longer sentences.
You think she's saying longer sentences? Yeah, her speech could be improving, but I keep saying that. I've said it for months, it seems like. And it's still not perfect, but then she doesn't understand everything I says either. Actually, she understands everything. She doesn't have any problem at all. Her cognitive ability there is just great. She knows under everything that we're saying, and she knows what she wants to say back to us. She doesn't get it said all the time, right, baby?
Right.
But actually, you're doing pretty good, and you're talking. You're making a lot of good sentences. And so, what do you think? You think it's helping any?
No.
You don't think it's helped any?
No.
You're having real good balance when you stand up. And I think that the other thing that I'm looking for every little optimistic sign I possibly can. You know that, but I think that you're bending your right leg a lot more and a lot easier. And I think also that you're moving that right leg a little bit more when we try to take steps. When we move around from the bed to the wheelchair and to the dinner table and all that kind of stuff, I think you're moving around a little bit better. You're moving that leg a little bit better. Do you think you are?
No.
So, yeah. Anything you want to tell everybody about these 10 treatments?
No, I haven't had anything.
You haven't? You don't think it's helped any at all?
I don't. It's healing.
Yeah, okay. Well, I think maybe it is helping, and we'll see. And we'll see what happens in the next few days. And, of course, going to get back started with Stephen McCartney next week on your rehab and walking every day. So won't that be good?
That's good.
Okay, that is good. All right, baby doll. Well, we'll get this. You got about 8 or 10 hours of this to go today, and you won't have to take any more of those. We might do one a month after that if we think it's helping, but I don't know. We may not. But we'll just see what happens and see if we get some benefit out of it. Okay?
Okay.
All right, baby. Love you.
Love you.
Okay. The last bag number 10, just emptied out. So we got Dr. Jack in here. I don't know if that's a doctor's position there or not. But he is taking the central. Is that what y'all call that? Central?
Midline.
Yeah, taking it out of her arm where we've been putting the IV in every day for the last 10 days.
That was up in your arm.
That was up in your arm. That's what all that's gone through into your veins, into your bloodstream. 1,000 units is like, how much is that, Jack? Like a quart or something?
A liter.
A liter. That's a liter every single day. I know one thing. You peed a lot.
I know.
You know.
She told me I go and I go and I go.
She does go and go and go. Yeah, that's been happening a lot. Well, you don't drink enough liquids anyway. We're always after her to drink more.
Are you ready for the Coban?
So she definitely got plenty of liquid in her
One more. Paper.
because of that extra
One more paper, yeah.
liter every day.
There you go.
And I guess there is a little advantage when you have no feeling in one arm, but hopefully we're going to get that feeling back. That's one of the things we're hoping about that happens through all this. We've done a 200 million stem cell transplant, and now the NAD, so that's 2 totally separate, different types of situations to try to help get you healed. or try to maybe speed it up. We know God's healing you irregardless, so we're pretty positive of that. I am very positive of that. Hopefully some of this other stuff will make it go a little bit faster. And you'll be walking quicker and out there catching fish with me quicker. Everybody wants to see you go out and beat me fishing again. I don't know why they want that.
I don't.
Because
You don't
fish
either.
better than Dad.
You think you get your arm back, you still be able to beat me?
I don't know.
Huh? You might.
I bet you will.
You think she will?
Yes, you will.
Oh, ho, ho. She probably will. She caught a crappie or two off the dock with a cane pole with just one arm.
I don't know.
You remember that? You remember when I took you down there and you caught the crappie? Huh?
I didn't know.
You remember that?
I remember.
You remember. I figured you would.
We're
All
going
right.
to have steak dinner tonight to celebrate.
Celebrate with steak dinners. What do you think about that?
I'm in a diet.
You ready for that?
Yes.
Fried apples.
Fried apples
Woohoo!
and cabbage.
And what? Cabbage. Yuck. Cabbage.
It's good.
Please, no.
That's
Please say it ain't so. Play it ain't so, Joe.
no.
You like cabbage, don't you?
Yes, it will be.
Well,
I do, too.
you can eat lots of cabbage and I'll help you eat your steak.
Oh, okay.
And your fried apples.
And my fried apples.
There you go,
We got
baby.
Lots of fried apples.
Woohoo.
It's fruit, so it's healthy.
It's fruit.
There you go.
So it's healthy. No matter that has a cup of sugar and a cup of brown sugar and a stick of butter. It's got apple in it.
All that stuff's healthy, isn't it?
Well, yeah, it's all natural.
All natural. All right, baby doll. So that process is done. We'll just see how you do now over the next few days.
Get our nails done tomorrow.
Oh, you getting your nails done tomorrow?
Oh, no.
I knew that. I knew you were getting your nails done. That'll be great. They need it, don't they?
They are.
Okay, lover.